right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. For those of you that can, Lori, it's great to see you. We understand that this time of year is super crazy and busy, so no worries. That's why we're recording this. I do want to introduce our amazing partners from CareerSource Southwest Florida. They do so much for us, and we're so thankful for them. Bill Welch and Liz Scott. I will turn it over to them. They are going to share a little bit about a program called Destination Careers. They're going to give you contact information, and they are more than willing to come out to your school between now and the 12th to talk to your seniors. So Bill and Liz, I will turn it over to you. Thank you for being here.
Go right ahead, Liz.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Liz Scott, and I'm the Business Services Account Executive for Lee County, and I'm here with Bill Welch. We are trying to help those students, high school students, seniors that are about to finish and that are about to be out of school, and try to work with them just to see if we can help them find a career-oriented position while being in one of the paid work experience programs that we offer.
So yeah, so once again, my name is Bill Welch. Thank you very much. The program is Destination Career, so it's for seniors that are not moving on to college or post-secondary education. And if you're 18 or higher, then we could definitely sit down with you. We actually would sit down with you on an individual basis, and if you're under 18, we'll get your parents involved so that we can figure out what it is you would think you'd want to explore as far as a career or a job. Even if you have not had any jobs at this point, we will assist you with getting employment and actually and making it very, very simple. Now, obviously, if you're graduating on, done with school on the 19th or 12th, you're going to need to have your career specialist reach out to us. And I'll make sure Kelly will give the contact information out to both for myself and Liz. And we will actually come to the high school if you're available between now and the 12th, and or reach out to you and talk to you on an individual basis, either on the phone or in one of our Fort Myers Center after you graduate. So this will be a great opportunity to help one and all find employment and start a job and or start a career.
One thing that I want to mention is that these are full-time position. They have to be full-time position, and is 32 hours, from 32 to 40 hours will be considered full-time. And the student cannot be working before we enroll them in this. So for example, if they have a previous maybe part-time position at McDonald's, at that point they will not be eligible. They have to be unemployed, and they would have to be ready to work at least 32 hours per week.
And Liz, what kind of positions, what type of careers or jobs could they be thinking about?
It all depends on what they really want to do. We're going to work with them one-on-one, like Bill mentioned, and we want to make sure that we're going to place them in somewhere where they're going to be able to make a career out of it. We're going to give them the training that they need in a position that maybe they're not going to be able to get on their own due to the fact that their lack of experience or skills. We're going to open that door for them while getting paid.
Yeah, to answer your question more, Kelly, it really comes down to the student and what they really enjoy doing. We're going to try to make it a fit. We're not going to send somebody that wants to be in culinary or be a chef and put them in a construction site. So the idea is it's across the board, all industries, all different occupations. We're really not limited, and we will definitely be able to assist those students, make those connections. We'll actually help them with the interviewing process. We'll help them with the pay. We'll be able to do everything on their behalf to get their foot in the door with an employer that would be full-time.
So, Ms. Laurie, just to give you an example of a previous case, we had a young lady that she wanted to be a nurse. So we placed her in a doctor's office, and that kind of gave her the option to experience one-on-one, you know, there, how it is, what they do on a daily basis. And I can tell you that from day one, she was able to experience the real deal, and she couldn't handle the fact that they were getting blood out of people. So that will tell you right there that the medical field was not going to be a good fit for her, even though that she thought that was, you know, her plan. So it gives them the chance to experience without having the you know, time at the school, or having the actual certification, maybe, to know how it is and to see if that's the career that they really want to achieve. That's why it's called work experience. You work, you earn, but at the same time you're learning.
So if they go into a position and they decide that they really enjoy it, are some of these positions where the employer would pay for them to
So
their education?
that's also a service that we offer. So let's say, for example, if they want to move forward in the nursing path, CareerSource, we would also pay for training. We have a list on our website where, you know, all these schools and technical colleges that we pay for, and depending on the training, it could also be a training that we pay for 100%. So we do fund training, not only on work sites, employers, but also through educational institutions. So that's something that we work with them, again, one-on-one, depending on what they want to do.
But to answer your question, Kelly, yes, these employers know that these are students coming out of high school, that they may not have a lot of experience. They're going to be really cognizant of them not having a lot of experience, and we're going to be educating the employers on that. So once again, the students have nothing to worry about. We will handle all that. And if they do like what they're doing, they're going to be employed with that. The idea is they're going to be employed with that employer time permanently and start their career. And we can do this very quickly. Now, once again, we're recommending the career specialists send us a list of the students that are interested from each school to try to coordinate it. Also, if we run out of time, we could also distribute the flyer that Kelly has, that has a scan barcode to be able to go right to our career site and our website to fill out a little form, and we will reach out to you, the students, right away to follow up in case we don't have, you know, if the student decides after talking with the parents that this is the best way to go, there's other ways. And then also the flyer will have our direct number on there and my extension, so you can reach out to us. So either through career specialist of the website and the flyer phone number.
And in the chat, I have listed both Bill and Liz's email address. I've put the website and also the flyer. College and Career Specialist, the flyer is also in the calendar invite for today, and I'll make sure that I attach it in the follow-up email as well. This is a wonderful opportunity for those seniors that are on track for graduation. They're going to be walking the stage in a few weeks, but maybe reality hasn't set in yet, or it's just now setting in. And they're realizing that, you know, they're not going to have the school there anymore. That's not going to be their routine. And if they haven't applied yet to post-secondary institution, for some, like FSW, there is still time. But this is a wonderful opportunity for your students that aren't sure if post-secondary is for them, or they know for sure that that's not what they're interested in and they want to go directly into the workforce. CareerSource will give them a concierge treatment to help them find their way.
And also, they do not, we don't require high school diploma. So I'm not sure how many students are gonna be, yes, but having a high school diploma is not mandatory. So if you do not have a high school diploma, we're here for you.
Okay, I'm jumping in on that one because, you know, the class of 2023, you can say whatever you want, but they didn't get one real year of high school. You know, they had the abandonment of their freshman year. they were masked up their sophomore and junior year, and then they had a major hurricane their senior year. So, so we have, and I know that my school is not the only one, because there was a district communication, but there are a great many students who are going to, in Lee County, perhaps in Southwest Florida, who will graduate with a certificate of completion, not because they didn't earn their credits, but because they did not meet the concordant state testing scores. Tomorrow, I'm spending, my other job in my brain is I'm a reading specialist, and I'm going to be spending most of tomorrow with 25 seniors who still haven't met the reading score, and there's an SAT on Saturday. Graduation's the 21st. So we are going to have those students that might not have that diploma. So that is, Kelly, if that's one of the things to get out to the college and career specialists, that certificate of completion is a
mandatory.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is a wonderful pathway for those students.
And I also will mention, this, we're talking about time frame. There is no time frame on this program. So even if, as Kelly was mentioning, if the student doesn't know exactly what they haven't thought about it, a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, even though they're just kind of hanging out during the summertime, they could actually hang on to that flyer and reach out to us when they're ready. And then we will move forward with them. So there's not a time frame at all. This is ongoing.
Also, we can assist with transportation while they're participating in this program. So if they do have a car and they're going to work Monday to Friday, we will help with gas cards.
Well, this is a win-win for your students.
It is.
who
It
will
sure
be
is.
Staying around here and need to continue on with some sort of career or job or something for them to have some direction of what's next.
And if the career specialist, if we miss something, by all means, have them reach out directly to Liz or myself, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions and or any suggestions that come up that could streamline it. We'll be more than happy. We are flexible. We're here to assist the students and start in their careers.
Thank you. Lori, any other questions, feedback?
I wish I knew it a month, like really was, I would have worked a lot harder gathering kids if I had known a month ago. Honestly, I'm so sorry. There's just, with this college and career specialist position, we're very rapidly learning how necessary we are, because outreach to students, particularly of the demographic you're reaching toward, they get very forgotten, and we have found them, but then trying to motivate, finding the right spot, we don't have a whole lot of resources. So it's marvelous to know that this is when you walk across that stage, or even if you don't, there is that hope with your organization, with the destination organization. So fantastic.
Yes.
And again, this is just opening a door for them and help them get placed with an employer that they're not going to be able to get most likely on their own because of the lack of the skills. So it's kind of backing them up.
Truly, the soft skills of even interviewing is something they just don't even have. That you mentioned the nurse in the doctor's office, the kind of workplace
interaction,
pragmatics, it's at a loss, because they're on their phone wandering the hall doing their TikTok. So yeah, it's not a lot of need for that in the workplace. So
we're actually counseling the employers that obviously the young adults don't have all the necessary soft skills, and they're going to realize that they're not going to be hardcore where, okay, yes, you can't have the phone, why you can't have your cell phone talking, texting while you're talking to somebody that walking through the front door, but front office area. Yes, we start at 7 o'clock, not 7:30. So they're going to be a lot more lenient, and they're going to be mentoring those students coming out, young adults.
Well, thank you so much, Bill and Liz. This is amazing. This is such a great resource for our students. I will make sure that I pass all of this information along to our college and career specialist. I'll include your email addresses, and college and career specialists, please feel free to reach out directly. If you have any questions, you can ask Liz or Bill, and share this flyer with your students. So
I have
Hopefully this wasn't too long. I know we got limited
Hey,
amount of
Bill
time.
and Liz, I do have a